All right, so let's switch gears a little bit. Did y'all see the video of Kamala Harris saying America's not a racist country?
I saw the clip.
Yeah,
I didn't see the
clip.
whole. I didn't see the whole thing. But I already, you know how I feel about it.
I can imagine how y'all feel, but I just want to hear y'all say it.
I just think it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Because, if we
talk
talk about her.
I told you so.
Yeah, but the whole Biden administration is I told you so.
Right.
That's really.
But wouldn't we also be talking about Tim Scott too? Because isn't he part of why she made that statement? Piggybacking off of what he has said about America.
I didn't know he said something.
Yeah, he has said that America wasn't racist or some shit like that.
Well, you still echoed it, so
exactly. But I think that. But it's funny because for that Tim Scott, he had previously talked about a couple of different times about being racially profiled and being pulled over 7 times for no reason, or seemingly no reason, and being looked at by cops because of simply his skin color. Mm-hmm. And it's funny that he would turn around and say, "But America's not racist." And then she came and echoed it.
It's because of position though.
Absolutely.
Like if I was to say right now, all hail Hitler, and then LeBron James retweets it, who's gonna get the flag? Me or LeBron James?
Naturally.
So and it would be deservingly so. Like you agree with the sentiment, so you got to take what comes with that. So.
Yeah, she fucked up there.
I think she's a clown. Like
I think they're both like.
It took me back to what Dorian said on one of the earlier episodes when we was talking about her. That for you to even get to that position to where you can even run for president, you probably sold out a long time ago.
Oh right, absolutely.
And I think that
anybody who wants to be president has some type of sellout in them.
Without question.
I just feel like she told on herself. Like clear cut.
Like,
she got caught slipping.
I feel like that was a prime example of what they do, though. What she knows what role she signed up for. Like you said, she sold out a long time ago, just like they all do. However, she knows there's a certain narrative she got to keep up. There's a certain look, and she got to appease the people who's going to keep her where she at. Right. So, whether she believe it or not, she going to flip the script as many times as she need to appease whoever is controlling her spot.
Yeah, and that's
it doesn't make it right. It's
that's why I've always said, I feel like there's a real fine line between patriotism and racism.
Very.
Because it's like, I think that's what she was doing. She's so focused on being patriotic that they don't even realize sometimes that racism is so rooted in America that comes out.
They're synonymous from time to time. They are intertwined. So, or can be.
Like I don't when I be going through different neighborhoods and stuff, I don't look at somebody putting an American flag in the front of their door. That's not too far off from having a conservative. Confederate flag.
Especially out here in California, that's how I feel. Don't let it be one of them blue flag, with the blue line.
Yeah, with the blue. Yeah, that's the Blue Lives Matter flag.
It's like you might as well have a Confederate flag.
Right.
Yeah, no, like I said, it's not a good look.
But yeah, she's just part of the system. That's really all it is.
That's what it
is. Especially when it comes to politicians, we can't get too caught up in skin color.
This is the woman that was celebrated.
Yeah, no, it was.
No, naturally. But how much?
She was just
and now I'm low key with you because I'm not even convinced of that no more.
But she's not a Michelle Obama. Let's not forget that. She's not. Yeah. What people thought they was gonna get a Michelle Obama as vice president, and that's not the case. I
know she has dreams of becoming president too. So she's not gonna go against.
She's gonna do what she has to do to secure her spot. Period. And I feel like that comes with the territory. It's not.
It just goes back to how easy it is to emotionally manipulate black people, which is sad to me because it's we have a black woman who's it's let's vote for her. It's
that Obama
with no consideration for her political standings, barely any consideration for her track record or anything like that.
But that's why they picked her. We already know that.
Yeah. And I feel like as civilians we do get caught up in general because we have to take politicians for face value.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So it's it sucks because every flip-flopping thing that they say, we are convinced that that's what they believe in through and through. Even if it's not, they're just saying it just to say it. It's not becoming, it's not a good look, it doesn't make it right.
Are y'all starting to miss Trump at all, or is it just like we just kind of like yeah?
It don't make a difference to me.
Gas prices was lower.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a joke.
All right, but
I mean, like, I feel the same as I did when Bush was president, when Obama was president. Other than the initial reaction, like, I mean, I was excited when Obama was in office. Yeah, like, but then, like, 2 years later, he did that. He made that Trayvon comment, and I remember I got mad. And then I seen him denounce white supremacy on TV, so I was cool with him again. So, but as far as like the way our lives go and the whole infrastructure, I feel like it don't matter.
It doesn't.
It doesn't impact. I mean, I like that. It sounds good. Right. That's the only thing, is that Trump made himself visible and not that invisible president figure that we're used to.
And I've been prominent in saying that we got much bigger issues than Trump, even when Trump was in office. I don't mess with Trump at all. I still think he's a racist piece of spit, but I feel like there's bigger issues than him. I feel like there's a bigger machine than just Trump.
We're less focused. We were more focused on the person and not the role, because that's where a lot of revision needs to come to, is the roles.
He just fell in place with the systemic racism that was already there. So I don't look at him no different. And then I don't F with Biden. So, I mean, that's why I'm saying I don't really look at it no different whether Trump was there or not. Now, maybe, you know, if I was more into the business side, I think those people are probably more affected by stuff that Trump implemented more than not. Because I've seen some impacts that he had directly on businesses with some of the stuff that he implemented regarding that. Yeah. But
I feel like we gotta wait and see too, because when it comes down to it, like I've heard I be hearing about different debates or hearing from conservatives' point of views and stuff, and it's like a lot of them mention that Trump did a lot more in the first 100 days or whatever than Biden has, or he's worked harder from the jump, or he's done more in that sense. First, he hasn't been in office that long, too.
To me, he's done more damage.
But he hasn't seemed to do a lot of great things that are too positive or whatever it may be. Nothing too major since he's been in office. Granted, all that shit is pretty much irrelevant.
I mean, I thought it would take time anyway, and then at the time he came in the middle of a global pandemic. So I mean, for anybody. And it's not to make excuses for nothing towards him or nothing. I'm just saying, I really don't.
Joe Biden be talking shit too. Like, I don't know if y'all saw that video.
Okay. All right, let's hear it. Like, what you really gotta say? How you really feel about it?
He was talking to like those they weren't politicians, but they were like, I guess, black community leaders or something like that. And they were trying to tell Joe Biden, like, we're gonna hold you accountable, and then he just started going off on him.
Biden started going off on him. Yeah. But that's just that when they get too comfortable and getting beside themselves.
I feel like
that's something that we gave him.
Yeah, so I think another part of the problem too, personally, is that everybody's so fucking old.
We on TV crying and shit because he president, as if we just got some sort of liberation. Like that was disgusting.
I just want black people.
So of course he don't feel that comfortable.
It doesn't matter which white man, black man. You know, it doesn't matter.
Can we get a middle-aged man and not an elderly man?
It doesn't matter who's in office. That's what it's like. The
concerning.
System is the system. You feel me? The system is going to continue.
I'd be curious to see how.
But think about it, like
getting like a mid 20, late 20, early 30.
Okay, not mid 20, maybe not mid 20. I
think that'd be like 35.
Let's 35. Yeah, at least in the 30s, because we don't need no 20-year-old of our generation running shit right now. Not no fucking country.
Well, Obama was like in his late 30s, wasn't he? Or was he?
No, I think he was like 40.
Exactly 40.
At least 40.
He was like 40.
But it's like, we need to stop normalizing having presidents that are literally like one half a stroke away from like dying. Like, literally, they're gonna be taken out if they fall, period. Like, that nigga Joe Biden be stumbling upstairs and shit. Nigga, if you take a tumble, you out. For real. You gonna break a hip. Once that hip go, it's downhill from there because you're
people
old.
Don't realize Trump just as old as
I know,
nigga,
but he's not exempt from it. They all need to stop being like we need to stop.
Elderly old man who was stuck in his way. I mean, not to mention like the crime bill and all that other shit. Like I really don't understand black people's support for Joe Biden or whatsoever. Like because to celebrate him over Trump
was so flagrant. We'd rather have like somebody that I guess hides it, and I say we just as a community. I'm not saying me, but we'd rather have somebody who hides the racism, makes you feel good, rather than somebody who's blatant and out there with it, which is what I prefer. So I know not to F with you. Like thank you for
that
keeping
is one
it real.
thing like about Trump is that he made it very clear whether or not you wanted to be there, like whether or not you wanted to support him or not. He made it very easy for you to be like, all right, this person is not for me, or this person aligns with everything I believe in. And with Biden, first of all, I would also like for us to have a president that is young enough to not show the signs of early dementia, Alzheimer's, in a simple press conference. No, because I've seen a couple of this nigga Joe Biden's shit of him trying to address people, and it's like, my nigga, you don't even know what you're talking about for real. Like, you can't stay on topic. Like, you don't know.
Bush used to
if you wasn't old, then you high, and I don't get it.
They would ask this nigga Bush a question. He'll answer with something that don't got nothing to do with nothing of that question they just asked. Like, nigga, are we even in the same place right now?
That's how it be. Like, y'all, you taking a whole nother interview, huh? Like, you got an earpiece in or something, answering whole other questions.